commercial. It's at Cheque Your Privilege. It's povfilm.org/check your privilege, check-your-privilege. This is a website, and it is about, it's about bringing diversity to entertainment. But here's what I'll say. This was played during a hockey game in Canada. And a person from Canada, a guy named Alec, just sent this to me. He said, this is weird because let's just make a quick observation. Most people playing hockey, they're white. Most people playing basketball, the majority, happen to be black. Most people playing in the NFL, nobody cares. You know why? Because everyone that's there earned their position. They earned their place in athletics. So the fact that this was played during a hockey game in Canada is very interesting. We're going to play a short commercial here, this trailer. It's brief, and then we're going to discuss it on the back end. Alan, if you'll mute me.
Yes.
But check out this trailer, and then we will discuss. I just find it somewhat hypocritical. It was played during a hockey game in Canada. Here we go.
This is the office of Todd Hammersfield. And like most of Canada's film and media industries, Todd's studio is mostly straight and white. Todd tends to avoid that topic, but it's not Todd's fault. Todd didn't personally spend the last century making it nearly impossible for BIPOC and LGBTQ plus folk to pursue careers in this industry, or at least I don't think Todd did. Did you, Todd? But he did benefit from the structure, and that's why we need Todd's help now. By pledging to check their privilege, Todd Studio can now help fund programs to finally create a more diverse talent pool. And Todd, you can stop hiding behind this plan. What?
Actually, I'm in the vents.
Oh!
There you are. I was looking all over for you.
Stop hiding from our industry's lack of diversity and pledge to help POV fix it. Go to checkyourprivilege.ca.
They don't make vents like they used to.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's yeah. Hey, that's how far we've come.
Couple things I want to say about this, and you will leave a link to the website in the description. Want to say a couple things about this. One, the way that she delivers the line, most are straight and white. The implication is those things are bad. This is all leading to a bad place. This is not, you know what? You can find a ton of videos like this. Enough. No one is stopping any person of color from starting their own company and doing their own thing and hiring whoever the hell they want. But this implication that that's a bad thing is only going to lead to a bad place. Now, the other thing is that just the idea that it's diminishing also to anyone that's so-called in the quote people of color category, that they need help only from a straight white person, straight white male. Like that's, first of all, one, that's bad. And two, it's like, well, the only way to get ahead is if they help me. You don't need their help. F them. Go do your own thing. Start your own company. Make your independent film. Start an agency where you do do whatever you want. But this is, you should be offended by this. Everyone should be offended by this, because my whole barometer for racism is very simple. If you reverse it and say, well, a straight black man, how does that sound? Just saying it out loud sounds awful to me. And so it should sound awful to you. Alan, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts, I wasted my life trying to be qualified to do the jobs I got hired for. I waste all that time in college trying to learn business so I can get a marketing job. I should have just gone in and applied for it and then just have it be given to me. Sure, I wouldn't have done as well as I would have, but I would have at least gotten the job. I talked about, my first job interview out of college was the Walt Disney Company. Interviewed at the Walt Disney Studios for an accounting job. And I didn't get the job, and I'll tell you exactly why I didn't get the job, because I was a marketing major and I wanted to do marketing. I didn't want to do accounting. And they asked me, so, you know, you're applying for this accounting job, yet you're a marketing major. And they soon realized that I wasn't right for the accounting job. And so I didn't get it. Had I just thrown the race card in, I think I probably could have gotten that job, or should have gotten that job. That's the better way of saying it. You know, it's just... you know, it's this whole video, just watching it is so demeaning, because it's like, you know, we live in this era. I've always lived in this era where you strive for the job that you want. You learn, you get trained. And here it's just that, no, just give it to whoever, you know, give it to someone who's not white and who's not male. And, you know, the ultimate goal is diversity. You know, you just want a rainbow staff to do the job. And it's never the thought of, hey, how are we going to make money to keep this business afloat? You know, that was always it.
I think the more different voices, the better, but you can do that without diminishing or insulting certain types of people. This is insulting.
Yeah.
It needs to be called out. And people need to start to speak up. This is not helping things. It creates division, resentment, and even like a questioning, like, am I really qualified, or did I just get hired because of what I look like or my sexuality? No one should feel that way. This approach to solving a problem that was going away for the most part organically is the wrong approach. And I'm tired of the division. Yeah. There is so much division that's being sowed between genders, even, right? Men, women, and between different whatever ethnicities. I'm so over it. The fact that more people are not outraged, that's the thing that I find disconcerting.
Well, you say that it's insulting. You say that it's insulting to a certain group of people. The reality is, it's insulting to everybody.
Yes.
You know, it's insulting to you by saying that because of your skin color and where you grew up, that you have privilege and you're not deserving of this job. And at the same time, it presumes that everyone else, minorities, are not capable of holding these jobs, of being trained and being able to, earn these jobs. When we talked about the D-Files, there are plenty of minority animators, storytellers, directors, and so on at Disney. The problem is those aren't the ones they're hiring. They're hiring this new generation of activists to take those roles. And it just shows you that they're not interested in your skin color. They're not interested in your culture. They're interested in just grifting, as we are saying here. Look, I'll go to my improv comedy. I travel to San Diego twice a month to do improv comedy. And the reason I don't go to Hollywood to do it or stay in Orange County and do it is because it's all crap. I spent my life, I spent a huge chunk of my life perfecting or understanding what I like in improv comedy and doing it, and found a group that accepted that and it worked with them. They had the same ideas that I did, and that's why I travel so much. But there have been times where early on where I didn't see many Asian improvisers, and when I did, it was just like, oh, okay, you've got a ways to go. And the whole point that I'm making is that I've always been, this idea of excellence, it has always been instilled in me that you're not, don't ever accept being the token, accept being the best, and go out and do the best you can. And those are kind of the jobs and things that I've pursued. And we don't celebrate excellence anymore. We don't encourage excellence anymore. We just want to fill roles and hope that people can do the best they can. And it's just not going to happen. The results are what we're getting today.